Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, let's look at the second Behemoth fight. This will unlock the 3-star version of Behemoth. And this might not seem like a big deal, it's just a lower rarity Esper fight. But actually this is super important, and this is something I've been waiting for since launch. And many other players have also been waiting for something like this, especially those that say the tower is the best content in the game. Especially those that are fans of the original Tactics Ogre or Final Fantasy Tactics. And what this is permanent high difficulty PvE. And you compare it to what's in Brave Exvius, it's similar to the 3-star Esper fights in there, or like the Chamber of Arms or stuff like that. It's stuff you can clear once to unlock whatever, but since it's always available and challenging, it can also act as a playground to experiment with stuff or to do challenge runs. By experimentation, I mean it could be a great place to try out brand new units, or units that are new to you. So this will be helpful to people that want to learn a unit with less risk than trying them out in class matches, but with a more hands-on experience than, say, arena or guild battles. By challenge runs, I mean like what hardcore tactics fans like lower rarity unit runs, or mono element runs, or 4-man or 3-man or fewer runs. If in my videos from now you see me returning to these fights over and over again, don't be surprised, and by playing them over and over again, I think we can get a good sense of the strength of a new unit by comparing it to the performance with other units that I used in this same fight. It'll become kind of like a benchmark. And so I'm very excited about this edition. For this run, this will be my first time clear. I'll be bringing all my 120 units here, which in a sense is overkill. We see that the unit level 80 is up there. And I don't want to say that, this is the point where 120 units are needed for PvE. We're definitely not at that point. But I just wanted to bring them in here so I could try them out in some high difficulty content on manual. And some of these units I've never used on manual, so this will be educational for me. But even though each member is strong, this is actually not a good team for here, especially if I'm not trying to clear all of the missions. If I wanted a more stable clear, I would bring a healer, I would bring maybe another tank. At least Mont is a physical tank and not a magic tank. But the behemoths here are weak to light magic or light strike, depending on which ones you're going for. And I didn't bring any of those because I wanted to test these guys, but that can be a good illustration of how to approach these kinds of quests. Either you can use guys that are naturally good in here just to see how good they can be, or you can bring guys that are not so good in here, but you want to see if they can hack it in less than ideal circumstances. If I wanted the best units in here, I would use like Sakura or Yuna or anybody with Holy. And then Engelbert, he has light strike attacks, and then Mashiri, she has both light magic and light strike. And then the behemoths, they are strong against all elements except for light, so everybody's going to be doing less damage than usual, except for Rob. But to talk about my units, Rob, I'm giving him some stuff for more critical. So that's like the Snow White card, the 2-headed dragon Esper, and then the new necklace from Tita. And then Stern, he's just got attack up. He'll have some defense piercing and some slash resistance piercing. One type of behemoth has high defense, the other has high spirit, so this card won't be good everywhere, but it will give him the 3-hit attack, so that could be nice. And then Orodoa, she's here a little bit more for support. I want to try out her AP drain and her TP drain, so she's not as built for damage as Stern, for example. And then Christmas Mashiri, she will give all of my characters physical attack up with that Ifrit vision card, and then she'll get fire attack up herself, so that will help her with the kind of the resistance that these behemoths have. And then Mont, I've built him just for defense because these behemoths, they will only do physical attacks, so this can be a good showcase of that. Okay, and then the 3 missions are, let's see, clear it, don't use a friend, and then have nobody get KO'd. So yeah, not having a healer here is going to be troublesome, but I'll have some Phoenix Downs that I can bring and use. Okay, so with Orudoa, let's bring her down, and then let's use the TP break, or the TP drain rather. And this got an upgrade with her being EX jobs. Before it was only a straight line attack, but with the upgrade it will get the diagonals as well, which is why I was able to hit the Behemoth there. And then we took away about half of the Behemoth's TP. And Orudoa as EX job, I think she's going to do great in PvE, so I was very excited to use her in here. And then Christmas Mashiri, I put her down in front of the Behemoth because she's tankier than pretty much all of my other units. So she can take those attacks better. Better HP, better defense as well. I think like Stern and Orudoa and Rob, they have about 4,000 HP each. But Christmas Mashiri has almost as much as Mont, about 6,500. And we'll use Immortal Spirit there. Okay, 2,500 damage, but Christmas Mashiri is still up. Okay, this Behemoth has almost no TP, so that's good. Next I'm going to try the AP Drain. And this is interesting because it's an attack with some range, but also drain AP. And as we can see, we drained 20 AP. And then the attack itself costs 20 AP, so it's kind of a free attack. But 20 is not very much when you're going against like PvE bosses, because they have like, over 100 or something. So I would have to hit the guy many, many times before I could get rid of all of the AP, so... I don't know, it's kind of a weird attack. It doesn't do a whole ton of damage, it doesn't have super long range, it doesn't drain a ton of AP. Compared to the Knight's AP break, that can, take away over 100 AP. So for that, it's better. Alright, and then there I did the Drain Dive. That's the level 120 attack that Christmas Mashiri picks up. So I was able to do some good damage on the boss and then restore some HP. Unfortunately, it's not a 100% drain. It would have been nice to get the 3,000 HP back, but we only got about 900. But yeah, again, with the high HP that Christmas Mashiri has, and a bunch of defense self-buffs, and then the drain, she can get pretty tanky. Okay, so we took down the one Behemoth, and then 2 more appeared, so gotta be on guard. And then I gave her the Hunter subjob, so she'll have a lot of elevation versatility with her attacks. And then here I was thinking about doing the Drain Dive on this other Behemoth, this King Behemoth. But I felt like it wasn't going to drain enough HP that I could survive another couple attacks, so went back up top. Okay, looking at Poison Arrow, 0% chance of poison. Alright, there's the 100% hit attack. It's pretty good damage. And this dead Behemoth is very much in my way. I can't move very well. Okay, let's use this self-buff. We will raise the CT gauge and then slash attack. And then this Stern, I gave the Ninja subjob. Okay, we'll use Hazard Spirit. That is the upgraded form of his TP skill. He'll pick up some defense piercing. Okay, Rob will use his evade up, AoE buff. Uh-oh. King Behemoth jumps up and does the spin attack. Okay, and then Mont, I don't know how much hate he has. I wasn't able to use the Attract Blade, and then he doesn't have the Vow of Love card either. But through positioning, I was able to draw that attack there, and then not too much damage, just because his defense is so high. Okay, then there I used the TP Drain again, this time on the King Behemoth. So I have two behemoths coming at me from my flanks. That's not good. Okay, we'll do the 100% hit attack again there. Her critical damage is pretty good. That's helped by the Snow White card, I think. Okay, let's see if Stern can finish off this behemoth. Okay, we'll do that with a Shuriken. Nice low AP cost there, so that's good. Oh, and then for my two soldiers, and for Rob as well, I did not give them the self-sacrifice, because this is a longer fight, so I'm not as interested as doing like one-punch damage. I'm more interested in surviving, and then doing damage over the long haul. Okay, I'm checking Rob's damage options. And I'm going to use his Limit Break. It'll do some damage, but it'll also lower his hate, so he won't be targeted. At 120, he is a little bit more beefy, but he's not going to take a bunch of hits from these guys, so better to take no hits. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of damage coming out of Orudoa, but again, she's more built for support. But we can use Drain Force there, get her HP back up. Yeah, since I don't have any healers, I have to rely on stuff like that. Okay, we'll do a self-buff on Mashiri here, attack and defense up. That's another upgraded skill, just does the attack up before, but with EX jobs, also raises her defense. And let's see if I can take down the King Behemoth here. We'll hope for a critical hit. Calamity Hazard, not quite, so still alive. Okay, but thankfully Mont takes the attack, that's not too bad. Alright, and then Rob should be able to take down this guy. Regular attack, great. And another King Behemoth. I was not expecting that. Okay, Orudoa's got some life, so we can put her more towards the front. Okay, we'll do War Cry, raise her brave. And that crystal looks very tempting there. So let's pick that up, and let's use Stone Throw. 100% chance to hit, a little bit of damage, and then a lower move by 1. That could maybe help keep the behemoths away from me. Alright, Christmas Mashiri, her HP's looking a little low. I want to be careful with her. Okay, we'll do the 100% hit attack there again. Again, good critical damage. Okay, unfortunately the other behemoth is on a different elevation, so I can't use Drain Force on him. But we use Hide instead. Okay, spinning attack. But my guys are okay. Mont is okay there again. Okay, let's use the TP Drain. And then these behemoths, you know, the way that they stand, they take up 4 panels. And so if you block the way with your guys or with other, like, dead dark behemoths, then they can't enter certain areas. But I was not aiming for that this run. Alright, with Christmas Mashidi, let's do the vertical jump. I'm able to use that because that can go up or down elevation very well. But the CT gauge is pretty high on this behemoth. Hopefully he doesn't move. Okay, not enough AP to cast Attract Blade, so we'll use a TP skill instead. We'll use Sentinel. Okay, spinning attack. And thankfully he did not move, so I was able to get the vertical jump into the boss there. And here I'm looking for an attack with good elevation range. Looks like I got nothing. So we'll move down. And Anton, that will reach, so will Shuriken. Shuriken will be good enough for now. Okay, Ododoa's taking hits. I want to use Drain Force, but not enough AP. Okay, self-buff to raise attack and defense. Unfortunately, she has nowhere to move. Okay, here's Hien from Rob. Nice critical there too. Spinning attack. There goes Ododoa. So I got to get somebody to her to use Phoenix Downs in order to get that mission at the end. Alright, let's use Drain Dive. Okay, regular attack there. Go pick up the crystal for healing. I kind of wish I gave the bells to Mont so that he could use the Attract Blade more often. But there, for example, I was able to draw the attack from the King Behemoth because Mont was the only target there. Okay, Shuriken on the Grand Behemoth. And pick up the crystal. Alright, I think it's just one Behemoth left, so we're looking okay. We'll do a self-buff, defense penetration. And with Christmas Mashidi, let's use the Phoenix Down. I love that it's 100% success rate. Yikes. Well, that King Behemoth knows how to pick his targets. I should have looked at the order of turns. I should have known that the King Behemoth was going to come in next turn. Okay, Shuriken again there. And move away. Okay, we'll have Mont engage. Still can't use Attract Blade. But Stone Throw we can do, at least. That's pretty good damage for stone throw, if you ask me. I've been hearing a lot from various players about how impressed they are with Mont overall. Going against him in PvP and not being able to take him down. The nice damage coming from his Slayer attacks, that kind of stuff. Oh, and apparently, well, there's the new raid coming out today in JP. Apparently Mont's tackle in there is really strong. I haven't seen it in action yet, but that's the word on the street. Okay, I want to revive Orodoa again, but I see the King Behemoth is going to act. So let's just do an evade AoE buff here. Okay, goes after Mont, that's perfect. And Stern can come in, use the Phoenix down. Okay, with Orodoa we'll raise attack and defense. Christmas Mashiri will raise attack and defense. Okay, good. Mont taking those hits. And why not? We'll pick up the crystal, we'll use Sentinel again. Okay, let's use Rob's movement skill. We got halfway there. Alright, then let's go for the kill here. Okay, we'll buff accuracy and critical. Orodoa, she might just sit this one out from here. Yeah, I don't want to use Hazard Form. Christmas Mashiri, not very good health-wise. And then her arrows can't make the distance. Oh, no attack at all. That's like a free turn. Alright, but with Rob, let's move up. Let's get some attacks in. And then we'll use the upgraded Kongo. That's the 3 panels in front of him, AoE attack. Pretty good damage. And I wonder if Orodoa has any attacks that can reach from here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, but Stern, let's get in there. Alright, let's use Calamity Hazard. That will break/resistance. Hope for a critical hit. That did not work. But should be just one more attack, and Mont can take care of him there. And let's use a Drain Killer. Let's end with full HP. Why not? Okay, there's the clear. All missions as well. And then here I drop my phone and the recording stops. But I'll show you a screenshot of the missions cleared. But yeah, that was fun. That was like a true kind of tactics feeling kind of a run. And then also educational because I got to try out all these level 120 characters and their new skills. And yeah, I look forward to making videos of all of the other high-level Esper clears. Who else is there? Ifrit, Golem, Bahamut, and Omega. So yeah, hopefully I have some fun fights in front of me. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.